This is my tutorial on how to set up the Dynavox Series 5 in case you can't get a hold of your distributor or local or regional salesperson, district salesperson. You can just use this video to help you get started. I've already programmed this, so I tried it out for myself, so I know how to tell you what to do. And I'm no expert by any means, but I had a hard time getting in touch with my salesperson, and so I was looking on YouTube for some tutorial videos, and since I didn't find any, once I figured it out, then I figured I would just go ahead and try to help some other people who had some trouble getting in touch with their salesperson, local representative. So it's pretty much this is not cut and dry by any means. You have to do some searching and figuring, but once we got this set up, it's pretty simple to replicate. So what you do is you go tap that the little arrow triangle thingy. That's the menu drop down button. Tap that, and then you tap page editing, and then you're going to use page wizard. Okay, once that comes up, you have two options over here: beginner, and it says beginner and expert. We just leave it on beginner for now, and then start a new page or load a saved layout. We just use start a new page because I don't know how to save a layout for later use. Then I click next. Okay, once I get to this one, this is where I was looking for this message window thingy, how to put that on there the whole time, and it was very frustrating. But this is where you find that, and it's already part of the page setup, the page layout. Tap this one. Okay, and then it puts the big screen over here. So that's what I use to set up Zane's pages. Then I tap next. I would like to create a page. Over here you can say if you want to make a page or a pop-up. I selected page, and then next. Okay, and then here's the color format. Just keep clicking next. And I just left this alone, asking for the vertical column spacing and all that stuff. And I just left that alone and clicked on next. Speak the contents, click next. And now when I get to this part, it's asking for the number of rows and the number of columns. So I selected the number of columns. You have to select something here, otherwise it won't go on. See, next is grayed out there, so you have to select something there. So I just put 4 columns and 4 rows. Okay, and then it automatically filled the screen like that. Then you can click next. Okay, and I want symbol button. There's several options over here: symbol button, go to button, and predictor button. I don't know what the predictor button means, but I think I know what the go to button is. That's if you want to use the button to go to another page. For now, we're just doing symbols for Zane. Okay, and then tap next. And then the button type, I chose bevels, but there are several options here. You can pick flat, beveled, rounded, rectangle, ellipse. So I just picked beveled because that's what he's familiar with from his other communications system. And then This stuff is pretty much standard and also what he's familiar with from his previous device, which was an iPad, which was much simpler. But this thing is so complicated. But it's the only thing the insurance would cover. So then this stuff is just, what you can choose, where your label appears, the text size and the font, the text color, and the positioning of the text. I just left that alone. Click next. Okay, and then it's already defaulted to insert the label, and that needs to be the only thing on there. Because if you select more than one, it will say the word that you pick from the button. It'll say it however many times, once for each thing that's selected over here. So I tried that before. Learned that from trial and error. I picked insert the text and speak the text, and it said it twice. It actually said it 3 times because I had one other thing checked on there too. Okay, so I just picked next, and now we start inserting the buttons. Okay, we start programming the buttons. Select this, insert the button label, and then you can just start typing whatever word you want to use. I'll put ball. And as you spell the words, the labels, symbols will pop up in the scroll bar, or whatever you call that. So see ball popped up right there, and there's balls. It kind of anticipates what you're going to say. Ball. Okay, and then I picked OK, and then it asked me to select the symbol, and what I do was I asked Zane to pick whichever one he wants to use for ball. Zane, which one is the ball? So he picks the one that he wants to use, and that's the one that he'll identify with ball. Okay? Then we don't need to enter an audio cue here. Just pick next. And then you can just go on to the next thing. This one, once you're finished with however many things you want to put here, you select create the page, and then whatever you type in here, put sample, and here it is right here, sample. And I pick OK, and then it'll bring up the sample page. Now once you get this up, you can have like once you finish this page, if you have some items that you want to put in the empty buttons, or you can click this one and select modify, and then you can enter a new button, or you can click this one and select modify to change an existing button. You click to the end of that and put an S. So put balls. Well, put balls, and then now the behavior for the button just tells it what you want the button to do when you select it. So if you want to use that to go to a different page, okay, so if you have these items in your favorites, what comes up when you click on behaviors is a list of your favorites, and you got activate a macro, clear, close pop-up, go to page, insert text, page back, speak label, and speak text. If you insert the label, it automatically speaks it. So That's already over here. But you can use this to navigate to pages, which is what I did. I'm gonna go to my home page, and this is one that I set up already. So I set him up a list of activities, and you'll notice over here in the corner that I have a back button. That's the one that I use to go to the home page. So if I choose to modify this, I'll show you what it does. See, I just selected behavior as go to page and then main page. And I selected no symbol for this one. See, no symbol here. And then for behaviors, I just picked go to page, and then I had a page set up that I called main page. Okay, so if you're going to use navigation, first thing you need to do is have the page created that you're going to navigate to, and then you can program the button behavior to navigate to that page. So this is the first tutorial for the Dynavox Series 5 that I did. I'm pretty sure you probably have some questions. Just post them in the comments, and I'll try to answer or try to make new videos to answer the questions that you have. Okay, let me know. I hope you got something out of this, and I'll see you soon on the next video.